Yo, what up, Blackish fam? I hope all is well in your corner of the world. Somebody in the comment section, they said, yo, you got to check out Montana 300 as well as who's that other cat? We checked out some of Montana 300 back in the day, about a year ago. And man, his stuff is good. His wordplay is sick. His songs weren't really my vibe, but he's definitely got some skills there. And man, you can't argue. This cat is from Chicago. I'm from Chicago as well. So we got to show him some love. I pulled up one of his songs here. Someone recommended called Goated Up. Goat, greatest of all time. I imagine he's playing off that. But let's let it ride. Let's hear what he's got to say. I'm hoping he really brings it with the wordplay because some of his older stuff I really liked. I believe it was a Chirac remix that we first did. Chirac is a lot of see people say being in Chicago is dangerous, which it can be, but they were comparing it to Iraq. Let's let it ride. Shout out Chicago. I believe he's from the West Side too. Yeah, I guess this is the chorus. I don't know if this is his flow or not, but he said, I'm reloaded, right? You know what's up. Don't get tough. Watch your mouth, right? I caught him say big drip, right? Drip like clothes, fashion, anything nice, but drip as in you might have to soak it up if it was a legit drip, right? What did he say? Goated up, LeBron and ooh, now I hear he actually put out something in the city a few years back. And, I haven't been in the whole mix for a little bit, but I heard he said he put up 500,000 against any Chicago rapper that would go against him. I'm not sure when I saw that, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. Let's let it ride a little bit. Bitch, I'm cold as fuck. Montclair coded up. You say you know a rapper better, boy. You smoking dope as fuck. Ooh, yeah, he's got a little wordplay there. He said, I'm cold as fuck, right? Talking about his rap skills, cold, ill, right? But the Montclair coat, I got a little beef with Montclair, but just the wordplay is what we're here for, right? Montclair, though, a few years back, they released a coat that had blackface on it, like a legit blackface image, big red lips, solid blackface. It was just like, bro, what you doing here, right? Now, they claimed it was this image of this weird-ass penguin, this guy, a cat named Malfi. I never heard of no Malfi. But these motherfuckers were clueless, bro. And it was just another brand that didn't check in with their black friends, right? They probably don't got any black employees. They're just kind of clueless. And they released some suspect-ass shit. Now, some of the, there's been a lot of controversy recently. We had, Gucci, right? They put out that, the sweater that you pull it up and it's got big ass lips on it. I don't know. I ain't really checking for no Montclair stuff, man, but it goes back. I always say this in the hood. We got to be careful how we spend our dollar and what that means, right? What image we're putting out to the community. But we ain't here for all that. We here for the bars, right? Montana 300. Let's let it ride a little bit. Rap God, bitch, I'm cold as fuck. Montclair coded up. You say you know a rapper better, boy. You smoking dope as fuck. Growing up. The wordplay, right? Smoking that dope. But smoking that dope as in you're tripping, bro. You're smoking that shit. Right? That also dope as fuck, right? Dope as fuck. Growing up, we was broke as fuck, was barely holding up, and we didn't have no microwave because my OG smoked it up. Happens all the time in the hood, bro. It's all about cash flow. So these possessions mean nothing, right? He said his OG, right? His mom's And we didn't have a microwave, right? OG smoked it up. She sold it or pawned it, right? Depending on when it was. But a lot of people sell their shit every day because they're fiending, right? Or they got to make moves. Crackheads be making moves. People that be fiending. I got a buddy that I used to have this MacBook behind me, big ass MacBook, or the not a MacBook, but the iMac, right? The desktop one. I got the iMac. I got a PS3 when it was still hot, the Batman edition, and a ton of games from my boy. I swear it was like $100, bro. Because my guy was thirsty. He's not even a fiend, but he was just thirsty, probably last minute bills or whatnot. It's like, yo, I don't want to take advantage of a situation, but what else you got, bro? Let me look around the crib a little bit. That's that Chicago shit, huh? Motherfuckers get checked real quick in Chicago, bro. All that wolfing don't mean shit. Like, you feeling froggish? You know, it kind of reminds me of that old school J. Cole freestyle, right? He goes, I'm offended, I'm appalled if y'all ain't bowing, right? Claim you a monster, but y'all ain't growling. Claim you a beast while y'all ain't howling. About as sweet as a jumper on the gay Ray Allen. Right? I'm about to fuck hoes like Ray J. Wildin', killing niggas like KKK violence. I guess it's why they pay homage. Mama, I'ma be big, and I put that on the late great Wallace, right? That old school J. Cole when he was first coming out. But he was talking about y'all a monster, right? Y'all ain't howling. I think that's kind of what this cat is saying, but I like the bars, man. Definitely feeling that Chicago shit. Like, bro, all that wolfing, bro. That might mean something where you from, but that don't mean shit. You feeling froggish. We used to say in the city, we used to say something when I was a kid. We used to say something, get buck, act stupid, get stuck. The CTA, bro, that's the Chicago Transit Authority, bro. That's the trains, the buses, all in the city. Like he's on the bus, but he's known to bust, right? Woo! CTA, bitch, I'm known he's to bust. Sick wordplay right there. How many people caught that? Lights out, like you knocked his lights out, like night, motherfucker, sleep tight, right? But that's why he's saying, bro, get up, right? But also lights out, what you do when you close up a business, right? But also he doesn't discuss his business because he just said beef we don't discuss. Sick wordplay. I don't know if a lot of cats are catching that. Closing up, bro, get up. Fly guy, right? He just say I ain't Kells up in jail. Another Chi-Town legend, R. Kelly, bro. We feel for you, bro. Man, you had a good run, homie. You had a good run. I don't know if you ever getting out though, bro. You should have bailed out or use your fame to let somebody done get you out, and I would have been off to Cuba, bro. You were rest out there with Tupac, you know. Don't discuss, lights out, like we closing up, they yelling, bro, get up. FG up on Fly Guy Entertainment, right? Did them foul, they got nailed. It never fails, give them hell. I ain't Kells up in jail, but I got balls for these bitches, not custody of hoes. Custody of hoes, like R. Kelly used to grab them bitches and keep them locked up, right? But custody also, he's in jail, right? Jail, you're in custody. He's got bars for these bitches. Bars, like he's spitting bars, but also like R. Kelly had them bitches behind bars in custody. Sick wordplay. A lot of tapes around that place. Blockbuster videos. A lot of tapes around that place because R. Kelly was recording himself pissing on hoes, right? But also in jail, they record everything, bro. Don't ever talk. If you're on the recorder, you're on the little phones they got in the holding cell. They record everything, right? But it's like Blockbuster Video where you can rent VHS tapes. There's tapes everywhere, right? They record everything, bro. Watch what you say. Don't talk to homies in the cell with you, bro. But also they got nailed, like they got laid. Like you get talking about nailing somebody is like fucking hoes, or it used to be back in the day, but he was out smashing these bitches. Not custody of hoes, lot of tapes running place, blockbuster videos, DMX mixed with Wayne, Pac Buster, Biggie hoes. Legends, right? DMX, Lil Wayne, Tupac, Busta Rhymes, Biggie, Hove, Jay-Z, right? Blockbuster videos, DMX mixed with Wayne, Pac Buster, Biggie hoes. I adjust the many flows, yeah. LeBron on the Mike Jordan James, every line equivalent to Snorton Kane. I don't feel no weather. Bro, so much wordplay. I don't know if a lot of cats are catching this, right? Everybody gets a simple line. What did he say? Michael Jordan. No, he said LeBron on the mic, Jordan James. Right? He's combining two GOATs, LeBron James and Michael Jordan, both greats. But his next line was about Kane. And I don't think a lot of people got it except for the cocaine, that perico, right? Let's let it ride. Yeah, every line equivalent to snorting cane, right? I don't feel no weather. I ignore the pain. A lot of people, you know, again, you're going to get the cocaine reference, that cocaine, that cocaina, right? But there's also a different variation of cane. You spell it different. Instead of C-A-N-E, like sugar cane, you spell it similar to what's in cocaine. And that was used as an anesthetic, right? We're talking about way back in the day. But he's also saying, I ignore the pain, right? So he's kind of playing off not just the flows, where he's talking about the flow, which could also go to a weather sequence, but I ignore the pain, also because he's on cocaine as an anesthetic. Sick. Wayne, Pac Buster, Biggie Hove, I adjust the many flows, yeah. LeBron on the Mike Jordan James, every line equivalent to Snorton Kane. I don't feel no weather, I ignore the pain. Price on their head, let them 40s bang, had a spin. Yeah, 40 cal. Woo, had a spin and kill him, right? Hurricane. But he's also playing on I don't feel no weather, right? Which also ties into flow. Come on now. Snorton Kane, I ignore the pain. Let the 40s bang. Woo! Yo, he played off that weather flow, right? Flow. What'd he say? Weather. He said he had to spin the hurricane, right? He went from dripping on him like it's pouring rain, right? The wordplay, right? Drip like something really cool, nice clothes, jewelry, but also raindrop drips. It's just a continuation of the weather bar flow. Sick. And then he said, keep the green on me like I'm Notre Dame, I believe. Now, that could be funny. I wonder if he knew the history behind that, because this cat does seem to really know his bars and his writing. But a lot of people, you might think Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, you immediately think of green. But their colors are like blue and gold or metallic gold, not green. But he could be saying, keep that green because they're the Fighting Irish, right? And most people think of green when they think of Irish. But also, I wonder what green he's talking about. Is he talking about money or is he talking about weed, right? But there's a lot of history behind that. Notre Dame, in fact, they do have history of wearing green uniforms, and they did it to surprise their opponents. Where they had something in history where they sent out like kind of more their bench players, and they were wearing their blue and gold uniforms. They got treated right quick, right? Somebody scored on them and whatnot. And then they sent out the real players. They took off the blue and they had the green on, and they came through and they tore up like a really high-ranking team. And then the legend came out where they only bring the green out at certain times. I don't know if he knew a lot about that history. That not a lot of people do, but maybe he did, because he does seem to have good writing, and I love the wordplay. Side tap. LeBron with that heat, right? Like LeBron when he was with the Miami Heat, but he's also got that heat. He's got that pistol, right? Another verse on this? Can we get another verse on this?
he was shot. He just knew he was God. When the goon see the ops, at balloon he just top.
That air balloon, right? He's talking about referencing a hot air balloon. It works because hot air rises. So when you heat the air, right, you use this contraption to heat the air inside the balloon or the burner, right? It becomes lighter than the cooler air on the outside. And this causes the balloon to float upwards as if you were like in water, right? But also you put that heat to his top, not like the hot air balloon, but that heat to your dome, right? To his head. Sick.
He was God. When the goon see the ops, at balloon
he hit his top.
Twisted 2-liter pop with the Uzi I cop. Had the bomb on his ass. Call it Pookie the cops. Never coochie I pop. Give a coochie a box. I knew Goofy's a drop. Saw that movie a lot.
Yeah, bro. The references, right? He's talking about what did he say? He said had a bomb on his ass. Well, first he referenced the 2-liter, right? The Twisted. What is that? The dollar store stuff, right? The Twisted lime or something, and it's like 7-Up. Yo, man, you squeeze a little lime or a little lemon and it tastes just like Sierra Mist, bro. You're all good. But he said I had a bomb on his ass. Call that Pookie the cops, right? Think about Pookie on New Jack City, right? There was this cat, Robinson, I believe, but he was killed. And he had a bomb strapped to his body, right? What was supposed to kill the policemen that were sent to rescue him. There was a shootout, right? What was it? Carter Apartments, right? So he's referencing New Jack City here.
I knew Goofy's a drop. Saw that movie a lot. They accused me a lot. Give a coochie a box. I knew Goofy.
He said, never coochie I pop. Like he ain't smashing hoes. He's out here popping motherfuckers, right? Give a coochie a box. Could be like put a motherfuckers in a box, I guess.
Twisted 2-liter pop with the Uzi I cop.
Had a bomb on his ass. Coochie the cops.
Never coochie I pop. Give a
Coochie a box.
I knew Goofy's a drop. Saw that movie a lot.
I got that box.
But can they prove it or not? All this blood on the floor. Shit, I do need a mop. Keep a mag on my dick. That's the toolie I cock. Pull up on me then, bitch. Like my 2 feet in socks. I'm the true king of pop.
Woo, bro. Come on now. What he said, they accuse him a lot, right? But they can't prove it. What he say? Something about mag on his lap. Or mag, what did he say? Keep a mag on?
On the floor. Shit, I do need a mop. Keep a mag on my dick. That's the toolie I cock. Pull up on me then, bitch.
Oh, it could be, yeah, mag, right? He's talking about like a magazine. Because, right? You need that extra magazine, but also that mag on his dick, talking about that magnum. For those that know, right? If you got that big dick, right, you hitting bitches and you rub her up and not raw dogging, you gonna need that magnum. Most motherfuckers don't, though. They just be clowning and shit, trying to throw it out like, oh, I came prepared. Like, what, is you and another motherfucker in me? Face ass. Come on now. Oh, and that was it. He said the 2 feet in socks, bro. He's obviously referencing the king of pop, right? Michael Jackson. Michael, he had something called vitiligo, I believe it is, that started on his hand. That's originally why he wore the glove. The socks, I think it was just his fashion, but it also put an emphasis on his feet so you can see his moves. But he's obviously referencing Michael Jackson, but also the king of pop, right? Because he pops that shit. Sick.
Like my 2 feet in socks. I'm the true king of pop. Duck if you see it die. Juicy spooky as Pac. I got Lucy for hot. I mean Lucifer hot.
That's Juice, right? In 1992. Man, how old was I in 92? I think I was in like 3rd grade or something. I graduated 8th grade in 96 and went into high school. So, but there was a film called Juice, right? Tupac starred as Bishop. I think that's the reference there.
Juicy spooky as Pac. I got Lucy for hot. I mean Lucifer hot. I'm who you need to watch. Really sick with this shit. Yeah, the dude need a doc. I'm too much for these kids. Got a spoon feed a lot. Hey, I'm steps over them. Tyrone Lue when he drop. Hey, I'm reloaded up. Bitch, you know what's up. Don't get tough. Watch your fucking mouth before I'm
I think I missed something there.
Got a spoon feed a lot. Hey, I'm steps over them. Tyrone Lue, true king of pop. Duck if you see it die. Juicy spooky as Pac. I got Lucy for hot. I mean Lucifer hot. I'm who you need to watch.
Lucifer. Was there someone named Lucy in Juice? I wonder. I missed something there. He said, I got Lucifer hot. I mean Lucifer hot. Lucifer obviously meaning the devil, right? Hell hot. but who's Lucy Fur? I got Lucy Fur hot. He just referenced Juice, so maybe I'm missing something there. Let me know in the comment section if you get that little breakdown there. I'm not understanding that bar.
Spooky as Pac, I got Lucy for hot. I mean Lucifer hot. I'm who you need to watch. Really sick with the shit. Yeah, the dude need a doc. I'm too much for these kids. Got a spoon feed a lot. Hey, I'm steps over them. Tyrone Lue when he drop. Hey, I'm reloaded.
Bro, that reference is sick. Obviously, he's got the wordplay, right? He's talking about sick with it, need a doctor, right? Too much for these kids. Spoon feed a lot. Like you got to spoon feed a child, right? But you also got to spoon feed these bars to people that are simple, or they might not be the sharpest crayon, right? Because your bars go over someone's head. Like he said, I step over them, right? It's going over them. Tyrone Lue when he dropped, right? Tyrone Lue is, I don't know, I haven't followed the NBA recently, but he's with the Clippers, right? He was the coach. But Tyrone Lue used to be a player, and he's in one of those top 20 ass videos that come up where Allen Iverson was bing, 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 crossed his ass up, stepped back, and popped that three. And then after he crossed his ass, Lue done dropped. And then Allen Iverson just stared at his ass and stepped over him, that famous step, right in front of their bench, too. It was just sick. But he's saying, I step over them, Tyrone Lue, when he dropped. Sick. Sick reference.
Got a spoon feed a lot. Hey, I'm steps over them. Tyrone Lue when he drop. Hey, I'm reloaded up. Bitch, you know what's up.
Chi-Town stuff.
Fuck him up before I close it up. Big drip. Try to soak it up. Yeah, yo, bitch wanna fuck. I'm LeBron and Michael Jordan mix. Little bitch, I'm goated up. I'm goated up. Go.
Yo, let me know in the comment section, man, if you guys have any other Montana 300 that I should check out. Maybe something that has some really intense bars. I love the breakdowns. But, yo, you guys have been great about putting me on new music. I'm from Chicago, and before someone mentioned Montana 300, I didn't even really know his music. I only know a handful now. But, yo, if you're a fan of good music and you like the intense breakdowns, don't forget to like the video, but also subscribe to the channel. We're constantly diving into new artists. I got a bunch of albums, a bunch of folders on the channel where you can see different artists where we do really intense breakdowns. See you on the next video.